Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. So I have information.
Okay.
All right. So do you want to put this on speaker, or you want to just tell Mom later?
I'll just
What?
tell her because I'll tell her
All right.
because she can't really hear anyway.
All right. So I called back the guy in Northbrook. I told him what I wanted, and including the idea of driving the car back. So he said, well, I don't know, until you own the car. I said, what do you mean? I'm going to sign it. If I sign the paperwork tonight, I'm going to own it, right? Yeah, I guess so. Let me check with my manager. So he said, well, there may be insurance issues. So anyway, he said, let me check. I'll call you back. So he called me back a little while ago, and he said he's still working on it, but they're trying. There's apparently 3 cars fairly close. One at their sister dealership in Rockford, 60-some-odd miles away, and 2 at the dealership in Schaumburg, which is less than 20 miles away. So he said, you want to go pick it up? We'll give you a car. You can go get it. No problem.
Oh, my God. Wow.
So, he was quite nice about it.
That's Northbrook.
Actually, I must say.
Okay.
So he said, then you'll bring it in, and, since it's coming from another dealership, we're going to have to put the mud guards on, and we'll have to, even though it's probably prepared, they're going to have to do their own detailing
right.
on it. They said
That's
it could
right.
take
So
half a day.
You'll have to wait around. Yeah, but so you go to Northbrook Court.
Well, or here. I mean, it's only,
Okay.
Depending on the timing, I might just wait and pick it up on Wednesday because I'll have to go to the airport.
That's what I would do.
Right, so I'll go get the car. I'll leave it there. Spend the time you need. Get it perfect. I mean, I will have paid for it tonight. I asked about the financing. So he said, when he called back, he said, the first time I called him, he said, depending on your credit in terms of the financing. I said, don't worry about my credit. It's over 800, well over 800. So he said, well, okay. So when he called back, he said, if your credit's as good as you say it is, you can finance as much as you want. So,
well, of course you can.
Right. Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, then I would, so I'll put down whatever I need, $1,000 on my credit card tonight, sign all the paperwork, and they're trying to figure out, I guess the closer the Schaumburg dealership has 2 of these things, and they're having a hard time finding someone to get the VIN to see if they're going to do it with them or with their sister dealership out in Rockford. So he's working on that.
Ooh, Schaumburg would be better. Okay, listen, one more thing. Whenever I buy a car, I put the max down on my credit card so I get the points.
Right. Well,
I mean, you're going to pay it anyway.
Right. The max is $2,000.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's all I'll let me put down. I mean, what?
Then put $2,000 down.
I will. I guess I will. All right.
Yeah, I
well.
always do.
So, I investigated that with both dealers. Now, I haven't called Libertyville back, even though I said I would.
Don't bother. You don't
owe them anything. I asked the guy to hold the car for me.
Oh, okay.
So I need to.
So this is done, though. With Northbrook, it's done. You told him you
not
wanted
100%. It's 85%.
Okay.
So,
he's calling you back to see if the one in Schaumburg is there.
Well,
Right?
he's gonna find out whether the car is going to come from Schaumburg or from their sister dealership in Rockford. I mean, like I said, it's 80 to 85% done, but and then remember I told you that the guy from Libertyville, I asked about getting the car wash, and he said, well, as long as it's not crowded and you can't really abuse it. So I asked the same question of this guy, and he said, you know what? You drive in, you tell me you want your car washed. I said, how often can I do this? He says, as often as you want. I said, it couldn't be easier than that.
See?
Yeah.
So you may have felt that he was, dealing with the other guy, but in the end, he came out the best. So it's definitely the right way to go.
So,
now you're going to head over to Northbrook, right?
Well, I have to wait for them to come back. Liz is making dinner now.
Oh,
so
okay.
She's actually making barbecue chicken, pulled chicken, which I like. She does a very good job at that.
Oh, my God, that sounds great. Well, then call the other. Well, then as soon as the guy calls you back, then on your way to the dealership, you can call the guy in Libertyville.
No, I'll call him before I leave. I mean, I'll call him. I'm just waiting to hear back from Northbrook, and once I hear that, I'll tell them, okay, I'll be over. I'm just eating dinner. I'll be over in a little bit. Then I'll
Good.
call the guy from Libertyville. Thank you very much. I was about to do it. The real issue here is the color. I really wanted the other color, and thank you for all your time and effort. But and the irony is that if he had called me earlier today, the guy from Libertyville, I might have been there and done the deal with the black car, and not, it would have been, by the time I got the call from Northbrook, it might have been too late.
Yep.
So
Good
anyway.
job. Well, then everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen,
Yeah. So, and Liz and I were looking at pictures. You can go on the internet, go to the Cadillac website and look up under 2014 SRX and look at the two different color schemes. Look at the silver.
I know exactly what it is. It's black on black, or the one that I've got. Exactly the same. Exactly.
Well, but you can see what it looks like with the wood and everything else. You can just see how they differ.
If it's a glossy wood?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I like the glossy wood better. That's the only thing I didn't like about the Ford is it's not glossy. It's a flat finish on the wood, and it doesn't look very good. It looks cheap, but that's the only complaint I had with the Ford. But
and it's for whatever it's worth, it's real wood. They say it's.
Yep. It's going to be gorgeous, Ed. I'm so happy for you.
Yep.
I'm so happy for you. And now you're going to have one of your favorite dinners, and then you're going to head out. But
so tell Mom that she still may, if she wants to, she still may get to go with me on Wednesday. I mean, it's kind of goofy to have your mother go with you, but if she's going to enjoy it, it doesn't really bother me.
Well, she may or she may not. But she said Mazel Tov.
All right. But
he said
if
you want, he can wait and pick it up on Wednesday because they've got to bring it in from another dealership. If you want to go, you'll see how you feel if you've got energy.
That guy, Mark Brown.
He's getting it in Northbrook.
Yes, it is Mark Brown.
I don't know his name.
Yes, that's who it is.
Yes.
But tell Mom I had a problem with him when I was there on Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I'll
explain
let you tell
that to
the
Mom.
story. I'll let you tell the story.
All right. But, all in all, he seems to be trying. What's Mom saying?
I can't hear. I'm too tired.
All right. So, anyway, all in all, it's, it seems, I guess the question, what they're trying to do in Northbrook is get the VIN for the car so they can do the paperwork to get the rebate.
Okay.
So that's what they're working on. I guess he said they're having a hard time finding someone. I don't know. I don't care. Right now it's not quite a quarter after 6. I figure I'll go over there about 7, cutting a little bit close. But if I leave here at 7, I'll be there by a quarter after, and as the guy told me, he'll be there till 9. So it's basically a done deal.
Okay.
The only question is, do I when I call the guy up in Libertyville, because I've made him wait a long time, but then he made me wait a long time too.
That's
so,
right. That's right.
And he can call me. He has my number.
Cindy, you gotta help me with my packing.
Okay. All right. Well, I gotta help.
What's she doing? What's she doing?
I gotta help her with her packing, and I gotta go.
Oh, she's packing.
I gotta go.
That's fine.
Well, we just got home, and I gotta go
right.
and get her ticket and everything ready. All right. Well, then let us know when you get
Okay,
it.
well,
And congratulations. We're thrilled for
Thank you.
you.
All right. One other thing. So you're going to print out her boarding pass.
I'm going to print out her boarding pass.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go do it now. We just got home.
Right. What I would suggest, print out 2 copies, because that's what I did for her. That way she can put, one in her purse and one in the.
I'm going to walk her in.
Right, but all right. Well, even though I walked her in, I still did that. And it was,
Ed, I can always print it out at one of the kiosks just in case.
That's
anyway,
true.
so no problem. Okay.
All right.
But thank you, Ed. And don't worry, I take good care of our mother.
All right. No, I'm not worried. I'm just making suggestions. So,
I appreciate it.
Obviously we'll be picking her up in her car tomorrow, and Liz will be with me.
Good.
So,
all right. I'll tell Mom.
The tentative is that Liz will go in while I stay with the car, because it's always more difficult picking up than it is dropping off.
Oh, yeah, I know. And Alan's going to drop me off and go in the cell phone section and come back and get me when I'm done.
All right. Well, I'm probably just going to circle the airport, but, there's one other quick thing I meant to mention to you in terms of that.
Wait. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We'll be tracking the flight. We'll leave here at what we think is an appropriate time. I may, since you will be home by the time she gets to Chicago, I may ask you to do a final check to make sure that she's getting in when expected, so that I know whether to go to the terminal or go to the cell phone lot.
Okay.
Because the cell phone lot is under construction and it's hard to get to. So I tell her this as well, that
okay.
What I'll probably do is be more inclined to get there a few minutes late. So even though she might have to wait, she'll be in the wheelchair, but at least I won't have to go around the airport, because I'll drop Liz off. She can run in, and I can I'll drop Liz off at one door, and then I'll start inching forward, and we'll meet at a door further down, a gate further down.
Okay, because what I did was I got on the United website. Remember, it's 2.5 hours for us to come home.
Right, I know, but the flight is longer than that.
Yeah, but just in case, I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, I can always, do that. Maybe we'll bring Liz's iPad, because she has a phone number attached to it, so you don't need the Wi-Fi. So maybe we'll do that, and we can track it that way. That's a good idea.
You can do it on your iPhone too. Just
yeah, but
United.
it's easier on the iPad. But just tell Mom that the plan is that we'll plan to be there a little on the late side, so that we won't have to go to the cell phone lot, and we'll talk again.
She'll the wheelchair anyway.
Right.
Okay.
So, all right, go ahead. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for all your help.
And congrats again.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye now.